Welcome back to Big Brother Analysis and Review with spicy updates. I hope you guys are doing okay. All right, go ahead and hit the like button and do not forget to share your thoughts in the comment section. Now, let's get right into this video. This video is going to be a bit long, but if you will be patient enough to hear everything I'm going to say, you see, Didi. Well, I want to start believing that this is Didi's strategy because Didi actually was talking bad about Liema and Tumi. She was telling Bujebi to, keep her eyes open, be more observant, put her eyes down so she can actually spot what is happening between Liema and Tumi because she feels that the whole Liema and Tumi stuff, there is something going on there. Seriously, she was just saying, to me is this, to me is that, like also mentioned offense saying Uliema is this type of girl that when you have that she wants to flirt with other people's friends, guys, then when and make it look like they are the ones coming after her, and when they eventually want to flirt back, she acts like, oh, they are the ones chasing after her and she doesn't want. So she was just feeding Bujebi with a lot of things, and Bujebi on her own, honestly, the insecurity this girl has is so much. If only Bujebi will understand that Liema is not even her problem. Liema has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Tumi. And thankfully, while all of this was happening, this was in the morning later, well, I'm coming. I'm really happy that Liema, when she was doing laundry, Tumi was there, and the things he was saying, I'm like, okay, can you see the people that these ones are having sleepless night over? Nothing is happening here. This is just a duo. This is just two people that are in a pair. Guys, I don't know. I don't know if she forgets that Liema is in a pair with Tumi, just like the duo season we had in BBN. It's just what Biggie is trying to introduce, but it didn't really introduce it from the onset. So they are like a pair. You guys paired from the house, not from outside the house. Now, everything Didi talks about is other people's life, other people's game. Somebody told me in the comment that she literally concentrates on other housemates' game and does not focus on her own. But I'm beginning to think that her strategy is gossip because there is nothing this girl does aside gossip. They were even demonstrating how to me was leaning on her and all of that. I'm like, what is your problem, Didi? Do you really want to me for yourself? Why are you projecting so much jealousy towards this whole thing? Why are you're trying to every time Uliema? I thought Standeka was your rival. Now Uliema also, that to me is not your person. So why are you bothered? Why are you always trying to, no matter how, even if Bujebi on her own want to really see it from another angle, with all of these things they are feeding her, she begins to like still keep her mind on the fact that there is something happening between Uliema and Timi when there is absolutely nothing happening between them. So, like, Gigi, I don't think this is just about Bujebi. I don't think you are just trying to help Bujebi because I remember the time she also had a fallout with Tumi. That was when Bujebi was thinking that, okay, the very night Buje was asking to me about whatever, you can't be following me around this, and she even went ahead to ask Uliema what is it she has with Tumi. Uliema had explained herself. I told you, I just said he reminds me of my ex, and I told you he's a playboy, you should be careful and all. If you see the way Didi was like, no, you can't be with her, I'm like, what is your own in this? It's not like Boucher is your right man, babe. Yeah, you guys are cool from onset, but why are you really so invested in fighting her war? Like, why are you so invested in things that has to do with her? Or are you sad that probably to me is not giving you the attention? Maybe if to me was giving you the attention, hey, it's fine. Now, guys, fast forward to this afternoon after they had done with their games. I really brought you guys an update that they were really entertaining the house with the fun games. Then they sat down and it was like it was this I think Liema was Liema was singing. Yeah, Liema was singing, and Buji was like, "Where is to me?" It was Michelle that said, "Where is to me?" Buji said, "To me is with Oliema." That he's with there with Oliema. And something happened. When they were doing this game, because to me and Dene has been cleaning the house. Dene Jones and to me, I think today is their cleaning. To me, they've literally been cleaning. Dene Jones has been in the kitchen, washing the dishes, cleaning. To me has been cleaning everywhere. Even while they were doing the games that she walked past, the young man continued sweeping, brushing the floor. He didn't. In fact, if you see the way, like somebody that is your person, when she walked past the door, there wasn't really any form of eye contact or any form of hi babe or any form of thing. You would think they are both of them are strangers. I don't know how many of you watched that when she was busy walking up and down looking for the other housemates while they were playing the hide and seek game, right? Now, she told this guy that, okay, Marshall was like, should he go and peep? Should he go and check? And he went and literally saw that, yeah, to me and Oliema was there. And guess what? Another insecurity for her. In her head, she thinks, but little does this girl know that is even Dene Jones. I think to me is liking Dene, or Dene is also liking to because last night when to me came around where Dene and Ramona was, she was Danny was just blushing. She was just acting somehow. And from the look of things, I think like Offense said one time, to me is just confused. Probably to me doesn't want to be in that ship anymore, but he doesn't want viewers, he doesn't want people to see him as a villain, he doesn't want to get the same whatever drag that Offense is getting after the whole whatever with Tracy, right? So that is why, because there was one time Offensive was saying that to me is confused. It's like he likes Bishop, but he's confused. And the other time to me was saying shit about Emma. So I was even surprised to see him around there. There are people you will be in a relationship with. They make you talk bad about the other person. In fact, for you to give them that not an approval, for you to really satisfy whatever it is the thing, for you to make them feel appreciated or make them feel like they are the main babe, you just have to talk down on the other person they feel is a competition to them. Some people are like that. You just have to say the negative things about whoever it is they think they are competing with, so that they can feel like, oh, I am the main girl. So while they were doing that, guys, Tumi and Oliema were just talking, just normal talk. Oliema was doing her laundry, just normal talk generally. I'm like, okay, Bouger, with all of this booty, with all of this everything, you still very insecure. This is week 2 and you are in Big Brother's house. You're thinking of what I don't know. And the Didi that is feeding you with all of these things. If I sometimes, like I said, I don't want to judge anyone, but I think Didi is so young to be so invested in all of this. And the kind of things she said, she was like, I know this type of girls from outside, because she was telling Bouger that this house, you don't have a lot of places where you can do your shit because everybody is watching. I was like, so if you can't easily tiptoe, you know, on whoever you're with. But if it's outside the house where whoa is a lot, is massive, you can decide to do anything and nobody is going to really see you. So but that she feels there are limitations to him playing his game here, but it's not like he doesn't like how, but if he's outside the house it's gonna be difficult and all. And now, while Timmy was even chatting with Uliema, what was the young man talking about? He was just talking about his space. He said he needs space. You can see that I think this whole ship is overwhelmed, because he even mentioned with the ships, like with everything, he just wants to be his own person. He just wants to be on his own. And what's his reason? He's like, he feels people are not genuine, that people are fake. That was what he said. In fact, when he said that, I was like, what I said in my mind, I said, every time to me is looking for space. Every time to me wants to be on his own. Every time to me, but the next minute you're still mixing up with. So you could tell that. I think somebody was writing in the comments and was like, are you sure? Okay, the person said probably he doesn't like BJB, or he's tired of BJB, or whatever, because he was like Lema was his safe space, and he was just saying these things like no. So Lema said no, you are not. I think another reason was because he's up for possible eviction. He doesn't really know the outcome now, whether he's leaving tomorrow. So he feels because the people put him up for possible eviction, because they put him up for possible eviction. So Lima was telling him that no, okay, somebody like Ashe is your friend. So what if something happens and Ashe puts you up for eviction? Doesn't mean he's not genuine. He said, so Lema made him understand because you too would have a chance to nominate people and you will still nominate them. Doesn't mean that they are not your friends. That it might get to a point where you don't have an option than to nominate your person. At the end of the day, this is a game. And one comment I saw, while we are watching, somebody said to me, please, you're in the house for the game and no, you're not in the house to make friends. So maybe he feels like, oh, you guys betrayed me for putting me up. That he just wants his own space. He doesn't even have time for all of those stuff, all of those stuff. So this is just the conversation, harmless conversation the young man was having with Oliema. But Bushebi is there thinking that, oh, they are flirting, they are talking about what, they are doing this, they are doing that. And he's had delusional crew, Didi and Marshall, who find joy in analyzing other housemates, how their ship is real and not real, genuine and not genuine. They keep feeding her with lies and things that instead of being happy, playing her game, and yeah, you're a pretty girl doing your thing, you are there being all insecure about someone. And it's really quite unfortunate that Liema is not even her main viral. By the time she understands that there is also a dynamic between Denny Jones, right? Denny Jones and Tumi, I think that's when her head is going to blow. So why don't these ladies just focus on the game and play your game? Now Didi is there all about Tandeka and Melly, Tandeka and Melly. That one is her everyday song. So, but do you guys know that why Tumi and Oliema were talking? Oh, Marshall and Didi decide to make noise. The way they were singing, in fact, the song they were singing, you could tell that that song is just all about Liema and Tumi. They were like, is it, I don't want to let you go. I don't want to do something. La 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 la. When you're singing a song and you're really singing that song because of the next person. So if I think at the point the young man said something, I think he said they are doing this on purpose or what, and Lema was like, please, just forget about them and please continue with what you're saying. And I'm like, please calm down. This is a pair. If your man is paired with someone else, just relax yourself. Concentrate on your own pair too. And stop acting all insecure. That's not why you're in the house. You're in the house to win the money. At the end of the year, you're the house to showcase yourself. At least I loved when she was saying, brand ambassador to Loro Star and all. I'm so okay. You have started confessing it that you're a brand ambassador to Loro. So why don't you concentrate on the things you want to do? I think with that time Lemma was singing, there was something she said. She said she wants to do. She was telling Marshall that there's something she wants to do, or something, probably kind of like to showcase herself more. I didn't really pick that though. I didn't really pick that what she said. So if Bujebi and Didi would concentrate more on the game and stop being male-centered, is really going to help them in this game, because at the end of the day you can't come on national TV and all you talk about is, oh, this person is letting my mind, this person, man, is that why you audition to come to Big Brother? What have you been doing with the whole 20 something years of your life? Is it in Big Brother you intend to find all the love you're looking for? It doesn't make sense. But one way or another, Liema would always be vindicated. And I love Liema this season, the way she's playing her game. We've seen her in the past seasons, and this season she's really has grown. Yeah, she really has grown, and she's becoming so matured. This isn't really giving room for drama, just being herself, making herself happy, and also playing the game softly. So if she feels she want to flirt with the guys, Let her do that and play her game. She's not doing it with any intentions. I think they are just misunderstanding her. She's not doing it with any intentions. Okay, guys, you're going to share your thoughts in the comment section if you have watched to this point, though, and let me know if you watched to the end of the video. I want to see if you watched to the end of the video because there's something I'm going to say at the end of the day. Okay, now what is the thing I'm going to say? Why is Bujebi so insecure like this, despite having a hot body? Bye.